Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you, Neva Sash Hannah. Thank you for the super sticker, and Black Hole Comics. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Y'all, you know, it's a damn shame. But what I'm about to show you is the reason why we cannot follow anybody that's an athlete or someone that is an entertainer. You know, that's all they really need to do is, you know, the things that are within their profession. Usually when they come out and you start learning more about them or sometimes their family members, it's a major turnoff. Just like you're about to see in this case, you know. So shalom to everybody in the chat. Shalom, good to see everyone. I hope you all are doing well. You know, but in the Black community, there's always work to be done, unfortunately. You know, it's like we can't take a day off from somebody trying to scrutinize us or think they know better than we do, or trying to preach at us and tell us how things are. So tomorrow we're going to do, I might be doing 2 live streams tomorrow, or I could possibly be doing, you know, the normal Bible study Saturday and Sunday. I might do one, but I have the exact reason why Candace Owens was not speaking at the RNC. I have the reason. And Trump actually was going to invite her, but the Black conservatives got to him and talked him out of having Candace there. So Candace has pissed off even Black conservatives. They don't like her at all. And it's not just the Black conservatives themselves. It's also even those Black pastors that are conservatives. They don't like Candace either. So, you know, they were able to get to Trump and talk him out of inviting her. And we'll talk about that a little further, either Saturday or Sunday. I will set up the live stream. So just be on the lookout for that. Wow. Black Hole Comics, thank you again for the super sticker. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things going on, but, you know, we have to really focus on the things that impact our community. And unfortunately, we got everybody against us. We got Black people that look like us, that want to fight us and talk shit about us. We got the biracials that like to talk all kinds of shit about us. And of course, we got the high IQ, you know, and the Asians and the Hispanics, and everybody's against us. Everybody. So, my goodness. All I have to say to you, I'm going to play a video of Herschel Walker's son. He is very animated. You know what? I'm not going to say nothing. This is what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Give me a 1 if you can see my screen, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm not going to set this scenario up. I'm going to let you see this for yourself with your own 2 eyes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right. And the thing is, we got remnants of Hurricane Laura heading our way. We're supposed to get hit between tonight and tomorrow. So we'll play Bible study by ear. If we happen to lose power, we'll just do it on Sunday. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this picture that you're looking at right here is Herschel Walker's ex-wife and the mother of this very flamboyant looking man who is Herschel Walker. Yes, the Heisman Trophy winner, football player. Herschel Walker has a son. He's not a football player, but he is a cheerleader. That's what he is. He's a cheerleader, y'all. So I'm not going to say no more, but I think many of you got the picture, right? Yes, this is the seed of Herschel Walker, y'all. The seed of Herschel Walker. It gets even worse. And this is his ex-wife, and you see how scary she looks, right? See, so when you thinking about marrying Becky, just think about what Becky will turn into as she age. All right? And you see what his ex Becky has turned into as she age. This is what she really looks like. All right. Here we go, y'all. This is only 39 seconds. Let's get started.
Another incident of a crazy, violent criminal refusing to follow directions from police officers and getting consequence for it. Oh, but since he's black, BLM terrorists think they get an excuse to go burn and loot a city to the floor. BLM, change your name to Criminal Lives Matter, because all you really do is destroy black lives and black communities when you go burning cities to the ground in the name of violent criminals. Jacob Blake, oh yeah, he was a felon sexual assaulter, he was a domestic abuser, and he had given cops trouble in the past. There was a warrant out for his arrest. Show us the body cam footage. You're not pulling another George Floyd with us. He should have followed directions and we wouldn't be in this situation.
Yes. This is what Herschel Walker raised, y'all. This is what Herschel Walker raised. Y'all see that? And, you know, these are the same people, Herschel and his son. They want to tell black people what we need to do, how we need to feel. Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, black people this and black people that. We don't need advice from Herschel Walker. We don't need advice from his son. These folks just need to go away. And Herschel Walker, many of you that followed his career, had a lot of mental health issues. And I tell you what, this man must really, truly hate himself to have an ex-wife that looked like that and a son that is a flamboyant troll, because that's what he is. So as you can see, he is another tragic biracial that have many issues with the black community. And this is exactly what we don't need. He needs to just go away. And I, you know, is it me, y'all? And please comment if whether you agree with me or not. Please comment. Does it seem like these very flamboyant type of homosexuals always have a huge issue with the black community? And many of them will talk about how they get treated, but I tell you what, I didn't treat you that way. You know, I haven't. And many of my subscribers haven't. And in many cases, you know, we just, if we don't feel like dealing with a racist or somebody in LGBTQ or anything else, we just stay away from you. We don't interact with you. But yeah, this is the son of Herschel Walker. He is a male cheerleader. And I looked at pictures of him, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't seen any pictures with him and with black people. I've seen pictures with him with white people, especially white females. I've seen a lot of pictures of him with white females. Okay. So let's get into this. So Herschel Walker, let me share my screen again. Okay, so Herschel Walker, ladies and gentlemen, recently went to the RNC talking about how he's offended that Trump is getting called a racist. And see, that's the problem I have with many Black conservatives slash Republicans. You're all the same. You know, you jump on the Republican side, and it's almost like when you get over there, you start denying racism, which tells me I can't trust you because you are now being unrealistic and you're denying the history that is clearly recorded. And we still see the racism being carried out on a regular basis. So when you go over there and you deny racism, I can't trust you. Okay. So you're one of those Negroes that can't be trusted, period. So Herschel Walker's son, as you saw in the video, calls Jacob Blake a crazy, violent criminal and urged Wisconsin cops to release body cam video of his shooting and stop BLM protesters pulling another George Floyd after his father spoken to the RNC. So this is what he has to say. Now, I was really into the Jacob Blake thing until I heard his mother speak. And then I just pulled back because I don't need to go through the Black Christian forgive it all and let's kiss our enemies and hug them and all that stuff. That's not me. Okay. Wrong Negro. That's not me. So Herschel Walker's son's name is Christian Walker. Christian Walker's outbursts came as the Heisman Trophy winner father spoke at the RNC to endorse President Donald Trump. In the video posted to Twitter, yes, Christian posted this on Twitter. And it was posted on Monday. Christian said the shooting of Blake in Kenosha was another incident of a crazy, violent criminal refusing to follow directions from police. So this is what he thinks about a Black person that has an encounter with the police and they end up dead. He's another one that tries to put the killing on the victim. So what he's doing is no different what a white supremacist would be doing. And as far as I'm concerned, he's a flamboyant guy with the mind of a white supremacist. That's all he is to me. So Blake, believe it or not, is 29 years old. 29 was Blake. And, you know, he had 3 small children, and his children were in the car at the time of his killing. And we know he got shot in the back during that stop. So Christian spoke out on the shooting of Blake again Wednesday, following the arrest of a 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, who was accused of killing 2 Black Lives Matter protesters in Kenosha on Tuesday night as he patrolled the city with an AR-15. The influencer took aim at Blake once again. So he didn't even focus on Kyle Rittenhouse, the shooter that went out there with a gun looking for trouble. He didn't comment. This is why I'm saying he's flamboyant with a white supremacist mind. So he once again on Wednesday attacked Blake, calling him a disgusting career criminal with a horribly violent past, a Black supremacist. So we know when you hear Black supremacists, the only ones that say that are white supremacists. So again, a biracial with a white supremacist mind, are defending him solely because of his skin color, he added. So this is what Herschel Walker's son is saying. Christian also said he believed that Rittenhouse acted in complete self-defense. This is the white gunman that went into a crowd at a protester and killed people. He said this was in self-defense. It's not self-defense. He didn't have to go to the protest at all. And he certainly didn't have to go out there with a gun, with an AR-15. But he's defending the white supremacists that killed protesters, but he's attacking Blake and blaming him for his own death. The message was followed up hours later, in which Walker appeared to write if Blake kindergartners can follow direction from teachers, then grown men can follow directions from police officers. I don't feel bad. Follow the law. This is what, and he doesn't realize his appearance. Okay. Yes, he's flamboyant, but he's still dark enough to get harassed by the police himself. He is. I mean, biracials get caught up in it too, y'all. They do. We all know this. But Herschel Walker turned this out, y'all. This came directly out of his seed. He don't need to address, talk to, chastise, or try to tell Black people what we need to do. And neither does his son. Both of them need to shut the F up and sat down already. That's what they need to do. So, yeah, well, Christian Walker better not end up in prison, because we know he's going to be somebody's bitch up in there. But these are the things we are dealing with on a regular, y'all. We get attacked from everybody. We really do. Yeah, Silly Porter too, John L. Yeah, we heard what Silly Porter said. Yeah, we just get attacked by everybody. But like I said, I looked at different pictures of Christian Walker. I don't believe he got a Black friend. Every picture you see him in, he is with mostly white females. That's who he's with. I haven't seen one picture of him with a Black man other than his father. That's it. Yeah, you know, we are easy to attack, you know, because we don't have no power when it comes down to the legal system within America. They got it all rigged up against us. And see, he's looking at the side that he feels is winning. And to him, the high IQ side is winning. So that's the side he's on. And, you know, this is Herschel Walker. And you can best believe he got a lot of influence from his mother. Okay, don't doubt that at all. His mother was the primary one that raised him. So when y'all try to say these high IQ women are innocent and they just went along, no, they were very much involved in raising those kids in the mindset they wanted them to be in. Every racist cop in America had a mama that raised him. And I don't know what kind of influence Herschel was, but I can tell you it wasn't much of an influence if this is how your son has turned out. Especially especially with his mindset. You should have just let him be raised in a Klansman household at this point. He would have fit right in. Well, the bottom line is Herschel, when he talks, he is very condescending towards the Black community. He has been for years. I said, I don't know what part of the South he was raised in or what kind of family he came from, but somebody in that household dropped the ball when it comes down to him. Because that's definitely a self-hating Black man. And for your son to be walking around talking like a skinhead right under your nose and you're not doing anything to correct that, I have no respect for Herschel Walker at this point. I have no respect for him at all. None. How the hell you going to raise a child that think like that? Anything a white person does, that's self-defense. anything black people do, they deserved it. That's all his messages. We've been hearing that message forever. When have we not heard that message? Yeah, well, he sold out a long time ago. You saw what he married, right? He sold out a long time ago. No, he really don't, Dillard Pat. He don't look that mixed. He looks like just a light-skinned black guy. And that's why I'm saying he is not so high and mighty that he can't go out somewhere and get caught up by the police himself. He certainly can. But see, he's young and don't have that much life experience yet. But let him keep running around with a group of white girls and acting the way he is, and don't think he's going to get hosed up by the police one day. He will. Talking like that is not going to spare him. He's not going to be spared from having a bad interaction with a cop. I'm willing to bet it's going to come more sooner than he think. Everybody in the country don't know he's Herschel Walker's son. Everybody don't know this, and your average cop on the street probably don't know this either. They'll stop him and won't know who the hell he is and won't care. Look, I grew up around a neighbor. Our neighbor had 5 children, and the oldest son was gay. Now, back then, I was probably just beginning elementary school, but I noticed there was something different about him. Now, he used to wear red. He used to love red nail polish. He would have all of his fingernails painted red, and he had a mustache, and that was the big distinctive thing I noticed about him. He had a mustache with red lipstick on, and I was like, I ain't never seen no man walking around with a mustache and red lipstick on. And I noticed he had a lot of women friends and not a lot of male friends. And his name was Winston. And he would speak to me and everything, and I would say hello and I was small then. I was probably just beginning kindergarten when I first noticed him. And by the time I would say I was around second grade, he had met someone and he left and moved in with that person. So I never saw him after that. But I noticed, I noticed how he was different. But I don't recall anybody fighting him on the street. We were in an all-black neighborhood. I don't recall anybody fighting him on the street or giving him a hard time on the street that we lived in, but we all knew something was different about him. So when you say black people are the worst about what? Because I've seen a lot of white men attack gays. I have, and you can go on YouTube and see the videos. So I don't see how the black community can be so much worse. But when they do it, you're willing to overlook it. Look at what this dude is doing. All right. So the gunman that went in a crowd and killed protesters, he's cheering that on. But Jacob, who got gunned in the back multiple times, he deserved it. I don't need to hear no more from Herschel Walker's son, Christian. And quite frankly, Herschel Walker needs to go away too. We cannot follow athletes, former athletes. We cannot follow celebrities. That's the worst thing you can do. Look, I was looking at the RNC pictures, y'all, and I saw Darryl Strawberry in the crowd cheering Trump on. Many of these athletes are like that. Herschel Walker, Darryl Strutt, they're far from the only ones. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's another one. that talks up for white supremacy. We don't need this. We don't need these kind of people coming around and preaching to us. They do not have the kind of message that's going to inspire the Black community, and they never will. We don't need them. We don't need them. Thank you, Cameron, for the super chat. Lisa, both Herschel and his son need their Black wake-up call, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I came to the realization a lot of these celebrities have to somewhat lean in that direction in order to even get in the industry. You know what I mean? They got to talk all that. Oh, I'm not racist. Oh, I love everybody. Oh, I accept everybody. They got to do that to even get in the industry in the first place. So in order for you to get there and make something out of your career, you got to lose part of yourself and deny part of your identity and favor people outside of yourself. That don't seem like much of a good deal to me, in my opinion. But if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead and do it. I certainly won't be cheering you on. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to show you for today. You'll have to tell me what you think in the comment section. Thank you, John H., for the super chat. They claim you're homophobic if you don't want to hear about the same sex activities. I don't want to hear about that. Right. I mean, all of us got a choice, John H. I agree with you. I mean, all of us got a choice. If those are the things that you embrace, then you go listen to them. Christian Walker ain't on my radar. Okay. After just listening to a snippet of what he got to say and what he tweeted, he is never going to be the kind of person on my radar. And I'm glad he's on Twitter, because I'm going to sure look him up. I'm going to look him up out there. And the next time he come driving by on Twitter with something to say, I'm going to have something to say to him. And he won't like it. He won't like it. But we cannot let these types continue to attack us and we don't answer them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. It's getting awfully cloudy here, so I think little remnants of Laura might be here within a few hours. So everybody, please stay safe. May the Most High keep you all safe. Yeah, well, we do. We need to, Rosalind, I agree with you. He needs a good black foot up the ass, for real, from the Black. We need to answer him, but we don't need to dwell on him to the point where he gets a lot of shine. We don't want to give him a lot of shine, but we do want to verbally put him in his place, for real. All right, everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be coming back tomorrow. Saturday we do the Bible study. And like I said, I got a answer to why Candace Owens was not invited to the RNC. And we'll definitely do another live, just me solo, on that subject matter. So just be on the lookout for that live stream so that you all can come back and listen to that. Peace, family.